Austria, Austria-Hungary, the dual monarchy, what's the difference? Well, let's have a look after the intro. Hi, I'm Peter and welcome back to the History and Saber Suites, the channel where I talk about HEMA, history and swords. Now, before I get into the video, let me just say a big thank you for helping me pass my first 100 subscribers. My thanks go out to each and every one of you who's been watching, subscribing and supporting me in this early phase of my YouTube channel. So thanks a lot once again, and let's get into the video. Now, today's video is more on the history side again, and it's inspired by some comments and posts I've seen on social media, specifically in the antique sword and HEMA communities. To me, it seems a lot of people use the terms Austrian Empire and Austro-Hungarian Empire somewhat interchangeably, which they are not. So it really doesn't matter if you're an antique sword collector, a HEMA practitioner, or just someone who's interested in history. This video is for you. I'm going to focus on 3 different stages of development, starting before the formation of the Austrian Empire, continuing with its formation, and then I'll be looking at the transformation into the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Okay, so before 1804 there was no Austrian Empire. There was only the Holy Roman Empire of the German nation, and by this time it was a largely symbolic realm headed by the Holy Roman Emperor or Kaiser in German. It had existed since the early Middle Ages as the successor of the Eastern Frankish realm or East Francia, and when Otto I was crowned Holy Roman Emperor in 962, that's what's considered the beginning of the Holy Roman Empire. Now, as the Habsburg dynasty then appeared on the stage in the later Middle Ages, Count Rudolf I of Habsburg managed to be elected German Roman king in 1273, but after his death the throne fell to other dynasties. Now, from the beginning of the early modern period onwards, members of the Habsburg dynasty ruled the Holy Roman Empire almost constantly, until its dissolution. Now, in 1804, the Habsburg Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire, Franz or Francis II, transformed the traditional Habsburg lands known as the Habsburg Monarchy, which included many diverse and non-German speaking areas under Habsburg rule, into the Austrian Empire as Franz I of Austria. So he was now Kaiser of 2 realms, which for the most part only really overlapped in their German-speaking lands and Bohemia. Only 2 years later though, in 1806, in the midst of the Napoleonic Wars, Kaiser Franz II simultaneously abdicated as Holy Roman Emperor and dissolved the Holy Roman Empire entirely. He was now only Emperor or Kaiser of Austria. Now, it's been debated whether or not it was actually legally possible for him to do so, but the fact remains that he effectively did dissolve the empire on the 6th of August in 1806. The Austrian Empire remained intact though through the Napoleonic Wars and stayed that way until 1867. Now, in 1867, the so-called Hungarian Compromise was reached. This was the result of long-standing tensions in the empire between the different peoples and their wish for national independence. The compromise itself granted the Hungarian part of the empire autonomy in many ways, and Franz Joseph I of Austria was now Kaiser of Austria and King of Hungary, effectively founding the real union of Austria-Hungary, sharing finances, foreign policy and the military. At the same time, it was a personal union under Franz Joseph. So from 1867 onwards, we therefore speak of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, or simply Austria-Hungary. The political unit was dissolved just after World War I and resulted in the formation of a number of independent nation-states. So there you have it, the Habsburg Monarchy, the Austrian Empire and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. They are not the same, and this video should make it easier for those of you who study HEMA treatises or collect antiques. Before I finish off though, let me give you a few examples. What would we call the 1858 heavy cavalry saber? Right, Austrian. And what would we call the 1869 Universal Cavalry Saber? Austro-Hungarian. So far, so good. Now, I hope this video has been useful, and if you'd like for me to make more in-depth history videos, I can definitely do that. So just let me know in the comments below what you think of this video, and feel free to make some suggestions yourself. I'll definitely consider it. On that note, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. See you next time. Bye bye.